Ready, talk boxing right here with RRT Boxing, Mr.A. Doing a breakdown prediction of Carlos Cuadras versus, what's his name? Juan Francisco Estrada. Is that his name, Juan? Is that his name? Juan Francisco Estrada, yes. Now, this is a good. I think this is gonna be the headline, the card stiller. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. We'll go with Francisco Estrada first. Let me go with Cuadras first, since I do have his notes right here. If you haven't seen Carlos, I haven't seen this whole card. I haven't seen much of these people. You know, maybe one fight here. I just didn't, And Carlos is not the Carlos who fought Roman. So Roman was just that good and made him look average. Now Carlos does have a good movement with his feet around the ring, good movement with his waist. He's hit. Not only can he move good, he knows how to punch off his movement. He knows how to punch on the back foot. He knows how to punch on the back foot. He knows how to punch through his opponent's combinations. He knows the inside game. He can throw the uppercuts, just kind of the hooks. Good punch variation. And what I don't like about him is how he takes breaks. Like, I get it, he feeds off people, but you shouldn't need to. You should have that fire always. Like, some fighters are like that, but I get it. But I think overall he's a pretty damn good fighter. You know, like I said, the first time I seen him was when he fought Roman Gonzalez. I kept hearing like, oh, he's a good fighter. This could be a good fight. And Roman made him look easy. I was like, oh, maybe he's not that good. But I watched him. He's better than that performance. He has a good 1-2. He has good uppercuts to the body. Good footwork. Like I said, he's a good forward fighter, good pressure fighter, good back foot boxer, good movement, good ring generalship. Good. He can slip some punches. He's okay. He's better at being first than he is countering. Now, Juan Francisco Estrada. I would say much slower feet, more of a cover the ring by stepping, small steps. Slower puncher, more accurate. He'll take the time to aim with his jabs. But I do like he'll blind you here and go downstairs and come back up. So he'll like hook you upstairs and downstairs. I like how he does that. He's a lot better when he's first. So it's gonna be an interesting point because both these fighters are better when they're first. They're not the best counter punchers. He walks in with a high guard, so that could be set up for like a body attack. Because he walks up, you could block him, lock him up, and stick a jab in there and just skate off to the side, skate away. His body attack, I give him the advantage on the body attack over Cuadras. Even though he's not as quick, his punches seem to be more delivered with more force. I'm trying to think. He's not as good as a back foot fighter as Cuadras. So if there's anyone who's going to need advantage, it should be Cuadras trying to push him back. Cuadras is a much better. He could pump off the jab at least. they need to stop him, like throw a hook. But Juan, he can't be on the back foot pumping out a jab. He doesn't have the feet work, doesn't have the power in his jab. I think what else? What else I got here? You got the body attack. He'll walk you down with a slow pressure. So you got a fast-paced guy who can move the ring in Cuadras, throw a lot of punches. Not a lot at speed, but he could throw the punches, the hooks, the jabs, uppercuts. He could throw all the variations of punches, I should say. And then you got a Juan who throws just about the same amount of punches, but just throws them slower. So who's gonna dictate this pace? Can Juan Francisco slow it down to his pace, or will Cuadras move around the ring, pressure him, go in and out, side to side, get some angles on him, work the body? It's gonna be a good fight. They both, like I said, they both got to be first. So that's gonna be interesting to see who is gonna be first, who's gonna be backed up, because these guys are two completely different fighters on the back foot. They can't be themselves. Although, like I said, on the back foot, I do give the advantage to Cuadras. But if Cuadras is on the back foot, that means Francisco is doing a really good job. And I would say if Cuadras has Francisco on the back foot, it's not as good as if Francisco was having Cuadras on the back foot. It'd be an edge for Francisco, is what I'm trying to say. If it's going back foot, Francisco he gets more points for putting Cuadras on the back foot. Now, my prediction is right here on RRT Boxing. Please subscribe. I have Francisco getting a majority decision over Cuadras. I have him placing more accurate shots, slowing the pace down, walking down Cuadras, making it into a nice inside game, holding him, digging in the body. And when it comes down to it, I think he's just gonna win those gritty exchanges when those two at the point they're gonna need to do it. They're gonna need to that's how they fight. But for the most part, I think he's gonna win those exchanges, make Cuadras go into that back foot jabber, and somehow at some points just can't handle his slow, methodical pressure. And the power that he's going to possess as well. So I got a majority decision, Juan Francisco Estrada over Carlos Cuadras. Mr. A, give that thumbs up, baby. Show your support. Please support right here. Support this RRT Boxing. Thank you, guys. Mr. A is out.